a state of emergency at the Texas border. The mayor of El Paso making the declaration late Saturday.
Our asylum seekers are not safe as we have hundreds and hundreds on the streets, and that's not the way we want to treat people.
He says more than 15,000 migrants have arrived in the last week, and now that number is expected to explode with a Trump-era policy known as Title 42 set to be lifted on Wednesday. The public health rule implemented in March of 2020 in response to the COVID pandemic, making it easier to return hundreds of thousands of migrants to Mexico.
If the courts do not intervene and put a halt to the removal of Title 42, it's going to be total chaos.
Officials say the number of migrants attempting to cross the border could more than double daily, but border towns are already strained.
¿Para dónde vas?
Nueva York.
Nueva York. He's waiting for transport so he can get to New York.
Men, women, and children fleeing violence and poverty, seeking asylum at this makeshift camp in downtown El Paso.
It's freezing temperatures overnight. We have children and babies who were sleeping in streets.
So she says this entire sidewalk was full of people who slept there last night.
Volunteers bring in clothing, food, and water.
This is one of the parts of El Paso where the asylum seekers are sleeping on the ground. This person's even using a cardboard box to stay warm. They're also getting food and water in this area. It's right next to the bus station where some of these buses are being used for them to get to their destination.
Others seeking shelter at El Paso International Airport. Now, one final attempt by a group of Republican-led states to prevent a possible sudden surge of migrants. They're calling on the Supreme Court to intervene as soon as tomorrow.
And Guad joins me now from El Paso. And Guad, the Mexican government, is it making things worse in a way for the U.S.?
Well, Kay, earlier this week, just a few days ago, Juarez officials confirmed they were working with the state to bus migrants to the border and allow them to cross into the U.S. and turn themselves in. That's how the surge began here just a few days ago. Kate?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.